The Rotary Youth Exchange program was created in 1962 and hasn't stopped changing the lives of students since. Exchange students have the benefit of developing their leadership skills while also learning a new language and culture. Rotary offers 2 programs, including the long-term and short-term program. While on your adventure, you will build lifelong relationships with people around the world and truly become a global citizen.
My name is Katie. I went to Lamar High School. I went to Denmark and I was sponsored by University Area Rotary Club.
My name is Lois Alberts and I live in Houston, Texas, but I grew up in San Antonio, Texas area, and I had the opportunity to be an exchange student back in 1976 and again in 1980.
My name is Sophie Gosselin. I went on exchange to Denmark and I was sponsored by the Space Center Rotary Club.
Hi, my name is Nick Giannoni, and I have been in Rotary now since 1990. I belong to the Lake Jackson Rotary Club.
I'm Anise Watsky. I'm a member of the Walbrook Rotary Club, and I've been in Rotary since 1989.
I'm Bob Martin. I'm with Seabrook Rotary, and I've been a member of Seabrook Rotary for 27 years.
My name is Alex Escher. I go to Bel Air High School. I went to France, and I was sponsored by West T Rotary. My most memorable experience wasn't necessarily traveling the world and seeing all these new cities, but basically I'd say it was meeting new people and making connections with others.
My most favorite part of exchange was just traveling the world and meeting new people and experiencing different cultures.
I loved everything about it. I loved the new people. I loved the food. I gained about 20 pounds the first few months I was there because I ate so many of the great pastries. The scenery was gorgeous. I got to ski.
My favorite part of exchange was my host family and being part of their family and just the love I have towards them.
Youth exchange made me closer to my family. My little brother went to France, and I think we have that connection, so we've gotten closer because of youth exchange. My parents were so supportive. I've become closer with them, and I'm able to talk to them like an adult now versus a kid.
I definitely say Rotary Youth Exchange helped me mature a lot, and it's definitely going to affect me in everything that I do for the future, especially as I transition into college and eventually the adult world and possibly the world of business, where I rely on connections. And learning how to make those connections in France, I know will definitely help me in the future.
One of the other fun things and good things about Rotary Youth Exchange is being able to host a student. And it is so much fun to have that student in your home as a new son or daughter. And you get to learn about their country and their ways of life. They get to learn about yours. They become a family member.
Well, Lynn Miller from Seabrook Rotary, who has hosted many youth exchange students, and several of them from South Africa, refers to her exchange student as her daughter. She went to her wedding, and she tells me now she has youth exchange grandkids.
It's just a lasting relationship. Many of them call us mom and dad. Often they come to visit. Our very first student from Estonia comes every 2 years to visit. And he feels like we're his second parents. And we feel like he's our son because we don't have one.
And I didn't even realize it at the time, but that was such a powerful way to change my children's lives too. We quickly realized, gosh, there are other places that we don't know anything about. And when you see a news story after that about something happening in Estonia or Chile, it wasn't just a news story. It meant something to you because you knew people from there.
I knew that there's so many more options out there than what I thought before, just being in high school prior to exchange. Now I know that there's a whole world that I can experience and so many different jobs and places to live.
It was such a cool experience because I didn't ever really have a good opportunity to meet foreigners and people from other countries.
And most people think it's a burden, but really it's a gift. It is just so much fun to get to know a student from another place. The very first day that they're there, it may be a little awkward, like there's a strange person you don't know anything about, and It's awkward. You come home one day and they're laying on your sofa with their feet up, and you realize they're just like one of my kids. And my children came to love them. My husband, who was hesitant about the experience, he really loved it.
A lot of people think they can host because they don't have any children at home. My husband and I have hosted a number of students in our home, and we have no children at home anymore. I think in a certain way it's really good because empty nesters have a lot of time to pay attention to the student, a lot of time to put what they like, take them where they want to go, where maybe if they're in a family with multiple children, they wouldn't get nearly as much attention.
This is a fabulous program. It's probably one of the best that Rotary has. It promotes world peace. I truly believe that. There was one of our presidents of Rotary International who a few years back actually said it at the international conference that he believed that if every single high school student went on Rotary Youth Exchange, there'd be no wars. And I agree.
I think that Rotary Youth Exchange is the best program that Rotary has. It really changes lives. It changes the lives of the student. It changes the life of the host family. It just touches so many different lives. And the students also touch the people they meet, the teachers, the students, the Rotarians.
It brings home the fact that we're all just people. We all have similar aspirations for our families, for ourselves, and that we're all part of the world together. Rotary Youth Exchange.
Connecting the world
One person
at a time.